Are you frustrated by how hard it is to hail a cab on the weekend? Well, that's not going to change anytime soon. But hey, as a consolation prize, when you complain about taxi service in San Francisco, you'll have a new audience. In the past, your complaint would end up with the Taxi Commission, a group of folks seen here appointed by the mayor. Don't they look happy? By March 2009, your complaints will be heard by San Francisco's Municipal Transportation Agency. That's the same agency that handles muni and parking enforcement. Here's the executive director of the MTA, Nathaniel Ford.
We recognize the sensitivity and the challenge of merging these large, important entities together. So we've tried to be very deliberate, very slow, to be open to all suggestions and any concerns that are raised. And we are not rushing this. We're just trying to take our, due diligence.
The MTA will have a lot on its plate. United Taxicab Worker President Bud Hazelcorn expressed anger at the meeting about the lack of transparency during this transition process.
There are numerous unresolved issues that could adversely affect the more than 5,600 rank-and-file drivers who comprise the backbone of this industry and who are the only stakeholders in the city who derive their income exclusively from service to the public.
Bud's concerns were echoed by Emil Lawrence, another cab driver.
You're talking about now 7,000 non-medallion holding taxi drivers that 10 years later do not have unemployment benefits, that do not have medical benefits, that do not have dental, they do not have grievance procedures.
Many cab industry insiders have told me that MTA Director Ford was not very happy when the mayor asked him to absorb the Taxi Commission into the MTA. Here, Mr. Ford makes a clear point that substantive taxi industry changes, like more cabs on Friday night, are a long way off.
We are merging, really right now, administratively, merging taxis into the MTA from an oversight and management standpoint. The actual rule changes and adjustments as it relates to policies, that has to come much later, and it has to come through that advisory group, that permanent advisory group. So while there may not be the definitive decisions that some individuals would like to have at this point, we don't think it's appropriate for the MTA at this juncture to make those definitive decisions. We need to go through a vetting process of all the rules and regulations, and that's what's taking us out to that March timeframe.
For VidSF, I'm Kieran Farr.